was just that.
What is up, everyone? My name is The Geekish Gamer, and welcome to The Geekish Gamer Show. And before I start this video, I would like to thank all the people, all the YouTubers that made this possible. Their names will be featured at the end of this video. So anyway, today we're going to be talking about Ghost Recon Wildlands and my first impressions on this game. Now, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands takes place in the expansive, gritty, and vibrant backdrop of Bolivia, South America. The influential and vicious Santa Blanca Mexican drug cartel has turned the country into a narco state, leading to lawlessness, fear, injustice, and violence. You are sent behind enemy lines as a member of the Ghosts and legendary U.S. Elite Special Operations Team. Create chaos that will destabilize and eventually break the lines between the Santa Blanca cartel and the corrupted government. Now, while looking at this gameplay, because what you're going to see on here is a lot of gameplay footage about this, you can notice a lot of things just by looking at it, and it looks pretty well. From what I've seen so far, the game is set in Bolivia, and there's a whole lot of other things that come along with this game. In this game, it's really authentic. I think in this game, the DEA agents and real-life drug smugglers and the event visited CIA headquarters in order to ensure that everything about the gameplay experience was as accurate and as authentic as possible. They actually went to real places to really get the sounds and quality for this, which I really appreciate them doing. Actually, what I found out also about this game was that the original devs were heavily involved in this. Ubisoft Paris wanted to bring the series back to its roots, while at the same time introducing it to its next generation of consoles and gamers, which is next gen. For that purpose, Ridgestorm Entertainment, the developers of the original Ghost Recon, were consulted to make the experience true to its roots, while at the same time innovative and fresh. This game is cool because not only can it be played solo or co-op, it can be played both ways. They say the game is recommended for co-op, but they said it really doesn't matter. You can still play it solo if you wanted to, which makes it even cool. I hope the AI systems are pretty cool. The co-op seems seamless as I look through this whole game. It seems wonderful. It's a true sandbox experience, unlike anything a tactical shooter has been able to provide in the past years. Any vehicle you see can be hijacked, any gun can be picked up, and any base can be attacked in any number of ways, which makes this even more special than before. I actually think this game could actually be one of the best games Ubisoft has ever made. The campaign is not even linear. The campaign, you can tackle missions in any order you choose. Those decisions will affect events later on in the game. But also, there's great replayability purposes and will help customize the experience for each individual player. The gunsmith is back, and it's a blend of sim and arcade shooting. AI has a huge priority during development. It seems that Ubisoft Paris has said that they wanted to make the best AI we've seen in the shooter, which again is incredible, thank you. And they promise a dynamic experience that will result in enemy soldiers hijacking vehicles to chase you down, using grenades and flanking maneuvers to flush you out of cover, and reacting realistically to all your decisions in order to present a real challenge. In total of this game, it seems like it's really cool. They have a day and night system set up. They have a weather system set up. It's really great that they're able to do this. Thank you, Ubisoft. I actually really thank you for actually the way you're coming at this is a very good way that I've never seen before. I've never seen a game quite like this in a while. It's really enormous. I mean, you could just flying over Bolivia makes you really think that, wow, this is a big space of a game. The terrain types, the spontaneous events, the huge variety of objects you have in this game are all good. I mean, there's drug factories, and there's llamas, and there's people standing around villages with llamas in it. So much great detail has been put into this game. Not only are there mountain ranges, and there's passes of many creepy cartel-erected effigies from Santa Mirta. You can ride a dirt bike through a hilly desert, occasionally launching off metal ramps. There's hidden vegetation, and they have a slow approach to a clapboard house belonging to an officer of the San Blanca cartel. I think in this game, strategy really does matter. I mean, since you can come at these things many ways, you can come at it from a sneaky point, from a ambush point, or just basically from a distance. And I think that's really cool because so many people's playstyles are different nowadays that they don't know what they want to do. So I think these three playstyles are very nice. The graphics in this game are amazing of what I've been able to see. Very beautiful. I mean, Bolivia has like its own rhythms, its own roots. The graphics, you could feel the vibrant city pouring off of it over and over again. But with this, I know I'm talking all good about this game, but let's get to some bad points that could be in this game. And really right now, I'm not seeing any bad points. I could say there could be glitches. I mean, any game has a glitch when it first comes out. Right now, I'm not really seeing any bad things in this game so far. The story, since it's non-linear, it could affect some people, I guess so. With every good side, there's a downside, I think, but not with every one of them. And I think this game really has the possibility to be Game of the Year if it comes out in 2016, which I have heard of it coming out in 2016. But if it doesn't, if it's in 2017, I guess it will be. But this game has a lot of just intensity and in terms, really good co-op essentials. I mean, you have 3 AI partners who will help you out by stealth-killing enemies in the sync with you, and by riding shotgun in any vehicle you command. The good news is, for lone wolves, people who don't want to be on the team, if you don't have to work together, there's nothing to prevent players from going off and doing their own thing, or even tackling different missions than their comrades. So the story doesn't allow you just to go somewhere that you don't want to go. The story allows you to go places where you feel like you want to go. It doesn't force you to do these missions. You pick what you want to do. If you want to explore, go explore. If you want to jump off a building or skydive, do it. It's your playstyle. Not only is this game very, very, very well performed and has very good graphics, it's actually the first Recon game to have a fairly open world environment. With the day and night systems, I heard that the day and night systems and the weather systems will affect what's going to happen. Don't forget your actions have consequences to them. So if you are killing people in Bolivia, then you cannot make a good residential standing with Bolivia, and they will come and attack you on sight. From a quote, from what I've heard of, it says, depending on how the player engages with these factions, their relationships with each other and with the player are going to change, says Butler. It's something we really encourage. In fact, it's for the player to manipulate and play with a toy. I think the developers of the game are really pushing to make this game better than what it is. I think it's going to be better than The Division. And for one time, I was excited for The Division. I was very, very excited for The Division. But now that I'm looking at The Division and seeing it as a whole, it really isn't that much of a good game to me. And I think Ghost Recon Wildlands can blow it out of the water. Even though they're both Ubisoft games, I really think this game will just overshadow The Division. I think when this game comes out, you won't think about The Division as much as you thought about it anymore. Because so much gravity is placed on this game, and a heavily government of Santa Blanca, and you can destabilize and comfortable relationships and have these things with the government, and alliances can be forged, shaky pacts can be broken, further exploits and distrust can happen. I mean, it's very, very, very detailed. I've never seen nothing like this before. I think the open world is like one of the best things in here. Like I said before, the gunsmith is back, where you could completely dismantle a weapon piece by piece and then rebuild it to your exact specifications, which is awesome. You can tweak the barrel, stocks, etc. of your favorite weapons to create a gun that's perfect for you, and the options are virtually endless, which I think is another good part of Ghost Recon Wildlands. And I think if it comes out in 2016, this could be one of the best tactical shooters, one of the best games, or even Game of the Year 2016, stacking up against No Man's Sky. I think, really, at the end of the day, this game has limitless possibilities. This game can be limited, but I think only by the player's mind. I think I got a comment to that back in my last episode that I made, but I want to use some of that right now. Yeah, the whole purpose of this game being made is basically just to push limits, push tactical shooters to the next level. It's next generation, guys, and if you can't do this, then get out of here. Because not only is this a time of where tactical shooters should be evolved for next gen completely, just innovated and taken to the next level. If you can't work with that, then there's no point in you doing this. It's all there. It's all that. It really doesn't matter. The game itself is wonderful, and I just really hope this game becomes one of the best games of the year if it comes out in 2016. Anyway, this has been the Geekish Gamer Show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, don't forget to check out my next upcoming video, which is going to be either two things: Captain America Civil War or the Uncharted 4 review. So check that out. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tasty.